Hi there, it's Patty Bennett from pattystamps.com. I am so excited. I have a sneak peek video for you with a few of the products from the upcoming Stampin' Up! 2016 Occasions Catalog and the Celebration Brochure. Now I'm shooting this in mid-December, and if you're watching this in January, you'll already be able to purchase out of this catalog and receive the free items out of this one. So being that this is a sneak peek, I am not allowed to actually open these catalogs and show you, but I'm going to show you the products, which I am allowed to show you. My catalog is already a little bit dog-eared here, so you can tell that I've been really looking through this a lot. So let's get to it and let me show you some of the really fun and exciting products. I have 3 ultra super favorite product suites in this catalog, and this is one of them. If you already have your catalog, you can follow along with me on page 18, and that's where you're going to find this Rose Wonder stamp set and some coordinating framelits called the Rose Garden Thinlit dies. This is just like, oh, amazing for me. You know, if you follow my blog, you know how much I love roses. And this is a really great stamp set with tons of beautiful greetings. And then, of course, this really big stamp is in there. These are shown smaller than actual size. So this one fits on the really big block, and this is the biggest stamp image in the set. I love this. And it's actually the same size as this die. So these will coordinate. You can stamp and cut out, or you can just cut out, or you can just stamp. So let me show you a couple of quick examples that I was working on. So here's just the image stamped. I just colored it in 2 colors right onto the photopolymer with my markers, and then got just a very simple card to show you. Now here's an example of just cutting out the die. So this was cut out in 2 different colors, and I put it on top of some celebration paper that's coming up. This is a free item that you can earn. This is our celebration catalog. This takes place from January 5th to March 31st, 2016, and it is one of the packages of paper. So I'll show you that in a minute, but that's what the background is, and I just did a little bit of sponging on there to give it a little bit of extra color. This one is another piece of that paper. I did some sponging on it here and then added the smaller flower, that's this one, with this part of the bigger die for the leaf, and then I die cut this. This is actually another set, one of my other favorites, with this large piece here. It's the Botanical Builder framelits, and I did that along this edge. So pretty. And then this one I did a combination where I die cut the flower out of Calypso Coral, and then I just stamped the leaves behind it. So you can see here, you can do a lot of things with this, combining the stamp set and the Thinlit dies in different ways. And I sponged it here to try to look like one of my favorite roses. It's called a Whiskey Mac rose, and it's an old rose, like, well, as old as I am, and it was in my mom's flower garden, and I loved that rose, and it always came out in these beautiful corals and yellows. So that was one of my favorites, and I tried to sort of mimic that with some sponging. So, oh, don't you love it? I mean, if you're a flower lover like me, this is a terrific bundle. I wanted to show you these adorable dies. These are framelits called Cups and Kettles, and it has teapot, teacup, a hot cocoa mug, or a coffee mug. Look at cute knife, fork, and spoon. Oh my gosh, how cute is that, right? And look at this fun heart. When you die cut it, this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look a little bit like the heart on my Patty Stamps blog? I think that's really cute. I love that. This also has a coordinating stamp set and paper. Mine have not arrived yet. Mine order got split up in 2 boxes, and one of them came and one didn't. So I'll show you what I have, and then those things will come later. But in this product suite, we also have this 1/8 inch Bermuda Bay stitched ribbon. It's really nice. It reminds me a lot of the other stitched ribbon we have in the catalog, which is a little wider, but this is thinner, very soft and pliable. And then look at these adorable tiny little charms. A teapot, a lemon slice, and a spoon. How cute are those? Love that. So that is on pages 34 and 35 if you're following along in your occasions catalog. Oh, a quick little addendum. I did find the stamp set. It was in that original box. So this heart, isn't that cute? Kind of coordinates with the die. It's a little different than the die, so you have those two options, but that certainly looks like the heart on my blog. I just absolutely love it. I'm going to be using that a lot, but I love this stamp set. It's going to be so cute for Mother's Day and spring and, well, gosh, anytime. It's just adorable. If you're following along, turn to page 16 and 17 in your occasions catalog for the Love Blossoms suite. This suite has a lot of products, really, really pretty. This is another one of my favorites because I love hearts. So this beautiful Bloomin' Heart Thinlit die is one of the items. And then we die cut this out at the on-stage event out of some designer paper. I layered mine onto, oh, is this pretty blushing bride glimmer paper? How extremely gorgeous is that? Beautiful. And there's a coordinating stamp set that I used on my card. It's called Bloomin' Love. So that's on the same couple of pages. And I also used some pieces out of this beautiful little embellishment kit called Love Blossoms. So there's lots of pieces in here, trim and hearts and little dots and ribbons and clips and bows. It's a great little embellishment kit. And the paper, I've already used this quite a bit, so it's kind of falling apart here, but really nice florals and hearts. Perfect for Valentine's, birthdays, Mother's Day. And then something else that's not on the same page as this suite, but it is on page 19, is called the Big Shot Die Brush. And it's a good opportunity for me to show this to you because this is the perfect die to use it with. When you die cut your paper or your designer paper with a very intricate image such as this, you're going to want to put it with the paper still in there on top of this mat and roll this brush on top of it, and these little bristles will go through the little holes and it will help release all of those intricate pieces. So again, these two pieces are sold together on page 19, the Big Shot Die Brush. Another one of my super favorite bundles is on page 26 and 27, and it is called the Botanical Garden Suite. So we have a stamp set, gosh, 17 pieces, love that, and then this beautiful matching Botanical Builder framelit dies with 14 dies, and you can see how they coordinate together. The images are the same on here. And one thing that they taught us at the onstage event, which is so cool, is that the images in this set can be stamped on top of the designer paper. So this piece was used in the background of this card. You can see that. And then you can see where I stamped on top of these leaves with this image right here. So you can really make this paper custom and have a whole different look than just the paper. You can stamp on top of it. I just thought this was amazing. I loved this card. I came home and finished this off in my own way from the event. And isn't this cool? Look at this. Let me tilt this sideways for you. This die actually die cuts these petals. You see that? How they can stick up? Isn't that cool? So this is all one flower back here, and it's just, it die cuts it into different pieces. I mean, they're all stuck together, but those middle pieces can come up like that. I just think it's beautiful. I love the papers in this. The black gives this a really nice pop. So you're going to see that again on pages 26 and 27 when you look at your catalog. These gorgeous Botanical Garden jewels are also part of this suite. Aren't they beautiful? Little flowers with rhinestones in the center. These are gorgeous. There's also washi tape and coordinating cardstock to go with it in Cajun Craze, Hello Honey, and Mellow Moss. Two more products that coordinate with the Botanical Garden suite are free items that you can earn during celebration. There's this stamp set. I love this big image. Oh, this is so fun, so bold, so graphic. I really love it. And then this 6x6 vellum stack. Okay, I can tell this is probably quite hard to see on the camera, but it's a white print on vellum, and these images coordinate with the designer paper I just showed you in the Botanical Garden suite. So you could layer this over the paper, or you could layer it over a color, you could layer it over the stamped images, you could stamp on the vellum, so much you could do. What a great little bonus here, 2 extra coordinating products free with your $50, each one would be free with a $50 order in January. So start your wish list. You're going to want these to go with your Botanical Garden suite. Speaking of free, let me quickly show you 4 other products that you can select during celebration as a free item with your $50 order. This beautiful 3-step What I Love set. Do you remember last year we had that beautiful tulip that you could stamp different ways with the 3 layers? This is very similar and it's beautiful. And then flowering fields, and we learned that these images were fashioned after plants and flowers found in Australia and New Zealand. I love that we're a global company and we can celebrate all different parts of our world with these images. So pretty. And then this, I love this, so cute and bold. And this is something that you can kind of mix and match the hello with the different greetings and these cute little icons. This is going to be a fun one. And one of the papers you can select free is this set. It's double-sided where you have these beautiful swirl images on one side and then just sort of a watercolor wash on the other. So there are several colors in here, 2 of each. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I like stamping on top of it like I showed you earlier with this, the yellow I stamped on top of that. And this is called Perfectly Artistic. So that's this free package during celebration. I think this video is probably getting long enough, so I'm going to end with this sneak peek and I'll show you more in a different video. These products are on page 8 and 9, and it is called the Birthday Bouquet Suite. This is a stamp set that we received at the Founders Circle event in September, and I love this flower. Sure, you can't tell that, right? Love this flower. It's so beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous watercolored or colored with blender pens or even just stamped in a color. And these beautiful papers are in the same suite. What is so fun about this, boy, the designers had a good time with this, is there are both beautiful florals and actually kind of 3 things. So beautiful florals, and then you have some bold images like the stripes and these little scallops and then these scallops and these dots. But you also have birthday papers. You have the cute ice cream cones and the confetti and the balloons. This is really versatile. So you can do projects all the way from beautiful flower images, florals, birthdays, Mother's Days, all the way to party pieces. So this is going to be a beautiful suite. I just love this. And if you are wondering about all the papers in the catalog, you can join my paper share where you get a sampling of all of the different papers from this catalog. And it's a great way for you to see what the papers look like in person before you purchase the various packages. I always find that I like something way more than I thought I would, and then I'm really excited to buy a few extra packs. So if you need information on that, you can contact me through pattystamps.com. My contact information is there, and I will have a blog post up soon with the specific information and pricing for the Occasions Catalog Paper Share. I hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek. Check back later for more sneak peeks.